That was a roommate wanting to talk to me about some stuff. Okay. So, got the bomb bag. I don't see bombs equipped yet. But that's great for us. Okay. So then, I guess since it was bomb bags, not bombs, so I don't get the bombs yet. But I'm trying to think. I think that's all that we can do at this island currently. So the next big thing to do is start going through from like the bottom of the map, working our way up, going through the overworld of the platforms. Because the platforms typically have a chest. Some of them you do need to blow up the turrets for. Some you can just fight the enemies and get it. I know there's also rafts. Submarines are very helpful. So if I find the submarines around here, that'll be good. I am going to go to Roxfire because Roxfire will have expensive beetle, and I do want to see what he has, as well as go to Tingle to see what he has there. I'll probably pop over to Dragon Roost because I can get an easy one there as well. So, but order of operations, I first do want to check Roxfire, so I have an idea of what's at his shop. We'll do Tingle. I guess Tingle, because then I can just go west and check Roxfire. There's the statue I got earlier. Talk to them. They'll give me one thing for getting the first statue. Take this. Okay, 50 rubies. You don't give me anything. Okay. And then Tingle, when I get Triforce shards, I do still have to have him decipher them. Also, to make it easier, I do start off with the majority of the Triforce already collected, so I don't need to like keep finding as many locations for that, and they aren't like super like, oh man, awesome, I got a Triforce. It's like, okay, cool, that's just one less thing I have to check off. Okay. So, Roxfire. This is at least one technique I kind of have down. So, when you first pump your sail, it gives you a little bit extra movement speed than when you just like hold it like that. So if you go like this, you go marginally faster. Also gives me something to kind of do. It's a beetle. So the prices, I believe, for his objects are already set. So it's not like I'll walk in and he'll have something for like 20 rubies. The items are all set at like 950, 900, and something else. Oh. So 500, 950, and 900. Okay. So, but of these, heart container, very valuable. And the piece of heart is also good. But this is worthless, and that's awesome because that means I don't have to actually save up 950 rubies. So I really don't care about how big or small my wallet is because I could end the game with 2 less hearts ultimately, and I wouldn't be upset. So awesome. So that means really don't worry about rubies. Okay. So then 2 Dragon Roost. Now also, because I know you get some things I think put in motion by doing the mini game, if you will, where you just like throw the letters over and over and over again. Yeah. baby. Shut up. We'll get it, right? There also is a chest that, like, I didn't know until I started doing these randomizers run. Right there, you can see on the top of the screen, that there's all those, like, bombs leading up, and there's a chest at the top of those bombs. So once I blow up those ones, that's another chest. Okay. It was kind of fun. One time I did this, I got the hook shot right away. So I could just hook shot up to, like, all the mailboxes and stuff of places. And I could just, like, not have to worry about any of this stuff. Okay. It made traversing way easier. Okay. Got that. Cool. Now that's done. Fall down. And let's learn a song. Let's see what it'll give us here. Right. And a treasure chart. If I actually had the bombs, not just like the bomb bag upgrade, then I could blow up this rock there. And there's going to be a whole tunnel down there of just like 4 or 5 fights. And that gives you then another item. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to start doing platforms then. Platforms and submarines. I forget which of the fairy islands there is that you actually don't need any items to get into. But I like to kind of wait until I at least have, like, the skull hammer's a big one to get into a couple places. Fire arrows are needed to get into one. Bombs to another. Just because those are, like, the upgrades for bombs is behind the one that, like, you need for bombs in the regular game. So I like to kind of wait until I already have those ones before I go start checking all the fairies. So here's our first submarine. Stop. There's a chest on that raft over there. That'll open up after this submarine. Dang. Tetra, the queen of the pirates. Oh, I need that joy pendant actually for that one quest. Yeah. Easy as that. Oh, I forgot I need a light on fire. Okay. They give me a way? Or am I supposed to use magic arrows on? No, they have to give you a way. Don't they? No, they really don't. Okay. Oh, okay. Open that up. So that's 200 rubies down the drain. Because my wallet's full. But I bet I don't really care because again, nothing expensive is behind a paywall. I guess I didn't check the night market, but and then you can also use the Wind Waker to do like immediate stops. You're a great lookout. Keep doing your job. Don't let me tell you. To our first platform. Hoping this isn't one of the ones that's like destroy the cannons. There we go. It is, okay. That's unfortunate. So I'll keep note of that for next one. Fall down. So in order to get the reward here, I will have to blow up the cannons eventually. Okay. And then I'll head straight north. Love the brain visibility. Can't remember if the platform's in the Forest Haven side or that side. So I'm just kind of eyeballing both of them. As far as the eye can see over the horizon. Getting a lot of those treasure charts though, which isn't great, because that means that most likely one will be behind, like a good item will be behind a treasure chart. I'd rather good items be behind, like, oh, hook shot or something like that, because there's not as many locations that you need a hook shot too. While we're passing by. So like we can't do this because we don't have the skull hammer yet. And the mailbox is not working. Eventually mailboxes will start to wiggle as well. Which will be great because those are just free items. Okay. Let's check here. See what we can find. If this is the one with the, like, wizards that attack you, then I know, like, it is one that I can't get. Okay. Nothing. So that means it's all over there. Okay. Jump on down. pretty sure that one doesn't have a ladder if my memory serves me correctly. And it does not. Where are we at now? Oh, we went real far up. Okay, Eastern Triangle. Fire. I know there's one with fire. Right there. That's not fire. That's fire. It's always a struggle getting the first item to set you off on your journey. Okay. I also do know that there's a giant squid here. That isn't me. And it will spit me off to some random location because I don't have a way to fight it. Once I get the boomerang though, then I'm set to take on these, any squid. A lot of puzzles actually require the boomerang. So, awesome. There's an easy chest. Hit you off. Just kill you. And the Cabana Deed. Awesome. So we're going to mark that off on our little thing to the left of the screen. Awesome. So, not a super great item. But, oh, I also get to mark off the sword because we started with the sword. But it's still an item that will be needed for the future. We just, unfortunately, need the hookshot to get up to the island. Alright. So. But I'm glad to at least have it so I can go inside and check some locations there. Inside the cabana. Okay. Then flight control. So how the compass works in like the left-hand corner is it works like an actual compass, but it makes it a little confusing. You're like, oh, right now I'm traveling northeast, and the compass is pointing northwest. So almost like reflect it along the y-axis, and that'll tell you which way you are going. But it'll point north when you're going north, because that's how the compasses work. So it's a little thought intuitive. Okay. Hello, wizard. Those guys are so annoying in the... Okay, where are you? I just don't want him summoning more enemies. Okay. I really don't have a way of fighting them when they're in the air. Once I clear off the other thing. I'm just being a choo-choo. Okay. Crawl up here. That's smart. Gotta love that. Okay. This may kill me. This may just kill me. The key might try there. So I do need to climb this ladder just so I can get the wizard when he teleports. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. guys are just keep spawning over and over again. Burned to death. That's okay. Game over, but we'll just continue. Not too worried about. Save. Keep playing. To that submarine later, I guess. Definitely just got my butt handed to me though. Control platform. Let's hope like the bow is behind those ones, because it'd be nice to use the bow to fight these guys. Where are... I don't like hearing seagulls. The seagulls will fly you in the direction of the squids. Can't do anything, of course. Heavy X down with the grappling hook. Let me think for a bit here. Okay. Overlook. 7-star. Fire. Oh, I can go to. I can do paw print. Well, I can do part of paw print. We're gonna give this up to go try out paw print. At paw print, there's another dungeony type area. I'm not gonna do the dungeon because I don't have access to it for one, and then two, I just know it's kind of annoying without the bow. Or the boomerang. Either works. But in paw print, there's a ton of choo-choos. And like 3 chests that you can just get. There's also this. I also think that like any one of these beetle ships may contain an item because they're supposed to, like, you're supposed to be able to buy the bait bag from them. So they'll have an item that you can buy from them that is a quest progressive item. Okay. I'll check this out. After I clear this platform. Joy pendant. Come on, give me something good. The Deku Leaf. We take that. That is an amazing item for us to get right now. Really, really good, actually. So, that does allow us to kind of check areas better. So, like earlier when it's like, oh, I couldn't go from that one platform to the other because there wasn't the ladder. I can now, if I want to go back, fly over and then get the stuff because I now have the Deku Leaf. So that is really, really great for us. Okay. And then also opens up, like, we can now do Forsaken Woods once we get the grappling hook. And a lot of just nice things are available with the Deku Leaf. It's not as great for me as it is for, like, speedrunners. Speedrunners use the Deku Leaf to glitch a lot of things with leaf pumps and things like that. I don't leaf pump, so... Well, I can attempt leaf pumping, but ultimately, it's not like my end goal. Also, the submarine guides. They will also give you an item for talking with them. Hello, divers. Give me piece of heart. I'll take it. Not the best of things to get, but still good to get. Take it over rubies. I do also have it so that when I enter a dungeon, I know what dungeon I'm entering into, so it's not like, oh, I enter in a Dragon Roost, and all of a sudden I'm in like, the Wind Temple or something like that. I do have the dungeons in the right place. So that'll be nice. Okay. So there's just a bunch of red choo-choos here. And once I get the grappling hook, I'll be able to go up there. But I don't yet. Once I have bombs, I'll be able to check there and get another chest. Triforce chart 6. And so that is one thing that we could potentially need the wallet for, is if there's any item behind a Triforce chart. Tingle charges like 396 rubies per chart. So I will need to be getting that. Okay. That's all I can get. I was really kind of banking on actually that being bombs, and then I could just use bombs. But it wasn't. Okay. So Deku Leaf opens up a lot of things for me. Not at the current moment, because I need to like get to the grappling hook before I can do this, so I get that before I can do that. So it does still open up a lot of doors, just not at the current moment. Okay. Get in. Look at our map. So now, actually, I am a little tempted to, like, go back to, what was it? Flight control? I think that was it. One of these ones. And check to see if that had it, because it gave me the Deku Leaf, which means Deku Leaf isn't behind anywhere the grappling hook needs to get to. But now the grappling hook can be behind somewhere that you need the Deku Leaf to get to. And if that's the case, then it could be on that other platform. Or just something good in general on that other platform. Hey, temple. Wow, I went way more north than I thought I was going to. Okay. Now I just go like straight east. Get the outlook. Submarine. Do that. Also, like those little shiny things on the ocean. I hate when it doesn't put me to a full stop. Aren't going to be chests. So only the ones that like maps lead to will have like an item that I need. I could still obviously do those, get the 20 rubies that's in them or whatever. But I don't need to do it. I only need to do the ones that the map leads me to. Right. One. Who needs hearts? Like, never take any damage at all. Throw around and then do that. There we go. And get the heart. Get the last one. Hey. Hey. You're not gonna leave me alone, but well. Crawling up. Get our chest. Show me grappling hook. Okay, treasure chart. We have a lot of those now. Also, might as well equip the Deku Leaf. We have 10. Also, while we're at it, we're gonna update this so that people know that we have 1, 2, oh, no, not that one. 2, 3, 4, and 5 pieces of that. We do have the shield. And that's all we have. Okay. Back to the game. Okay. Jump to there. And keep heading this way. To the west.